What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. Today we're continuing on with the Valheim world record speedrun grind. As of a few weeks ago, we got the world record, which was 4 hours and 3 minutes. However, it's definitely possible to do faster. So, today I'm going to try my best to shave off some time. This speedrun category name is officially New Game, Random C Glitchless All Bosses. And this is the run. Right, let's actually turn off the tutorials, also remember. And then we do the print seeds in the chat box that's currently invisible. But this is the run where we try and kill all bosses in the game as fast as possible with a brand new character and a random seed without any glitches and without looking up the seed in a seed viewer. You can get more information on the rules at speedrun.com/Valheim. There's a link to it in the description, or you can do !SRC in the chat. All right, we actually have a mountain right there. That might be worth checking. Feel like I saw a frost cave then, but maybe I'm wrong. Alright, let's log out. What's up, Ben? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good. Oh, thanks, Ben. I appreciate that, bud. Good luck with the rest of your workday. And thanks so much for the look. I appreciate that. I didn't start the timer at the correct time there. That was my bad. We'll try that again. Thanks for that, Ben. I appreciate it. Thanks for smashing the like and hope you have a good day, bud. What's up, Phantom? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, bud. Thanks for the look. I appreciate that, dude. It doesn't really matter about not starting the timer at the exact time. You can retime it after the run, but I just like my timing on screen to be as accurate as possible because it's just makes it easier for everyone that way. Yeah, I think actually some people may assume it's automatic just because mine's so accurate, but I'm just really used to pressing it. I actually do have to reach with my hand out and press it manually when I start the run. I've got a little button at the side of my mouse mat. All right. Round 2. So I actually pressed the timer at the right time this time. All right, found a crypt. Sub 4, here we go. Hell yeah, Zom. Thanks for stopping by the stream, bud. Hope you're doing good. Can't see much. Oh, there's a mountain. It looks pretty good. That's definitely worth going for. Let's remember where that is. It's right in between the Yagloth and the Ikdirun. We're definitely going for that. Right, yeah, it's somewhere there-ish. What's up, Austin? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing good. What's up, Joe? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, bud. It was good, thanks, Austin. Hope you guys had a good weekend as well. Trophy, please. No. I know what you mean, Joe. Where are you going, dude? Trophy, please. Oh, unlucky. What's up, Rams? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing good, bud. Thanks for the look. I appreciate that. I'm doing great, thanks. What's up, Ryan? Yep. Thanks for stopping by the stream, bud. I hope you're doing good. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Not hearing any deer right now. Any progress in the attempts yesterday? We had a good attempt. Trying to think if there's any. I think like what the kind of progress that we're making right now with the run is about the importance of potentially just scouting planes a lot more in general. What's up, Salvasar? Thanks for stopping by the stream and thanks for the look. I appreciate that, dude. Alright, I hear deer. Even in Fat Doc, thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good. And thanks for the look. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. I like the energy, Tennyson. What? Trophies, please. Trophy, please. Yeah, we actually still need 2, which is kind of fortunate. Oh. Trophy, please. Just multitask. We'll make some food whilst we get some extra wood. Gonna use a lot of wood in the boss fight, most likely. What's up, Project? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, dude. Trophy, please. Alright, we got 1 at least. We still have time for a solid start to a run. It's 50% chance for a trophy from a deer. So we are getting quite unlucky. Foggy, Abdullah, thank you so much. You legend. Abdullah, thank you so much for the 4 months YouTube membership. I really appreciate that. Thanks so much for supporting the content and helping keep the dream alive. I appreciate that a lot, bud. That really helps. Good luck, Nick. Have a lovely stream. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate that, Abdullah. And thanks again for supporting the content, helping keep the dream alive. I really appreciate that, bud. I hope you have a great day. I just said another trophy. Another trophy, another deer. That's a 1 star, which not really ideal, but Alright, we got it fine. Trophy, please. Okay, good. Whatever. Let's go. What's up, Glad? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the look. I appreciate that, bud. Good spawn, please. Could be alright. Maybe. Nope. What's up, Mitch? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good, dude. Sometimes when he spawns on a sapling like that, you can see through it, so it doesn't make him start walking around. Sometimes he can't, which is when he starts to wander off. Hammer is actually broke now as well. Hoggy, what's up, Mango? Thanks for the stream. Hope you're doing good, bud. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe if you want to check out next other videos. True. Hit the useful links in the description. More info about Speedrun and its channel. I appreciate the promotion. Thank you. Hope you're doing good, bud. I created a YouTube account for my old Twitch account so that I can export the Twitch VODs onto the alt YouTube account. So if anyone is interested in watching the VODs from the alt Twitch account, which I just used to randomly play those games casually with no camera. Last night I played Hunt Showdown for a few hours, for example. That you can get a link to the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel for the alt account by doing !no cam in the chat, and there's now links to both the YouTube and the Twitch alt channel in the description. I've created a second YouTube and a second Twitch account just for really casual streams, and the YouTube is to just, it will just have the stream archives on it of the casual channel. So if you're interested in that, !no cam. There'll be some Hunt Showdown gameplay going up soon on the YouTube from last night's stream. That slide, yeah, that's the slide glitch. Basically, like the bosses, when they're on top of a fire at a certain angle, sometimes they just randomly glitch out and just slide away like that. Yeah, lots of content creators just do kind of meaningless shit just because everyone else is doing it. I don't believe in doing that. But I will do some meaningful polls if I want my community's genuine opinion on something at some point. So I won't be doing just random polls. But I will use it to ask people questions I actually want my community's opinion on, but that kind of thing for the sort of content I make doesn't come up that regularly. But there is, like, a lot of them are just pointless anyway, what people are doing. It's just, they're making an assumption it has an impact on the algorithm, so they're trying to game it a bit. But yeah, it's a really useful feature, the poll thing, to actually get real information about certain topics if you want it. What we should do is go see what this mountain's all about. We want a lot of wood for what we're about to do. I actually think we have plenty of mats to go for this mountain already, to be honest. I actually, you know what, like, we probably don't need 40 stone because it's going to be more important for us to have extra wood if this mountain ends up having modder on it, which is what we're hoping is going to be the case when you see a mountain like that at the start. Oh, there is a frost cave. I thought there was. $156. Oh, it's right there. I see it. Right, well, we should might as well just try and check that right now. I'm thinking as well, there's no point in using peak there for that, because that's really close. And it won't be useful inside the cave itself anyway. Let's go. There's actually a real chance that our bed gets destroyed here. Yeah, it's destroyed. Because it's at an angle. Oh, we made it just. Oh, it's missing some of those shots. Has to be. Should be gone otherwise. These wolves are going to totally ruin it. Oh my god, really? Such bullshit, dude. Thanks, Loki. Fucking. Gonna have to use Eek there. Oh, but all we. What is this mountain spawn of all those mobs? By the way, I literally have. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Like multiple fen rings and wolves in the same spot, and grade wolves even. I was thinking we're gonna have to use Eek there just to get out of the way fast enough. Okay. It would be amazing if this paid off. What's up, Cloaky? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good, dude. I'm hoping that I can actually get a bed down here. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that, bud. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Hope you're doing good. Oh boy. Feel like it's not worth it. golems killed those for us. There's some silver there. If we wanted silver, that would be extremely lucky, but... Oh my god. 3 additional wool. This just isn't it. I'm resetting.
Sploosh.
I don't want to play this mountain. I don't care if there's modders on it. It's too annoying. Oh, there's too many mobs on that mountain. That's really unusual. We just saw a minimum of 6 wolves. Yeah, 6 wolves. At least 1 fenring, if not 2. Golem drakes, and we explored maybe like what, less than 100 meters. Pretty crazy. Nice. What category and patch are you running, dude? I speedrun Elden Ring a little bit. What's up, Mitch? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. That was crazy. What is the spawn rate of runestones in caves, Nick? I actually don't know the spawn rate exactly. I don't know. It's the thing about it. I don't know anyway. I've never seen it in the code or out. But what makes it complicated is like if the rune is in an unreachable position in the speedrun, it's basically the same as there being no rune, right? So it's a little extra complicated in the speedrun to figure it out, because typically you only end up going for runes that are basically within the sort of first layer of the cave, if that makes sense, where you don't have to go too deep. You can go down a level or so or whatever, but you know, you can break some barriers, but you know, you don't really want to ever be going through where the cultists are. You don't really want to be going down several sets of stairs ever, really, because it just, you get trapped and you get death cycled and you lose all your time. There's another mountain over there that's right of Bomas. What's up, XO? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good. Oh, my stomach feels weird today, chat. I might have to disappear to the bathroom, unfortunately, at some point. I ate some spicy chicken before the stream. May have been a mistake. Since some runners skipping the night circle, you think it doesn't worth the effort? Well, it's time loss, so it's definitely not worth it. They just do it 'cause it's safer, but I've never really felt like you died just because it was the night. Sometimes I skip the night before I check a mountain if I'm there at the right time. If it's already become night, there's no advantage to sleeping near a mountain anyway. The same mobs stay spawned, but I feel like sometimes it's worth sleeping if you get there before nightfall at the mountain. But other than that, I've never felt like it's worth doing any sleeping. Since zero proof of any time saved or involved in sleeping. The thing is, like, worst mobs come out at night in the meadows. Sometimes in the swamp as well, it's worth doing it. I've done it sometimes in the swamp, but the thing is, like the whole thing with skipping the night, it's like mostly applies to meadows and Black Forest, where like more mobs come out at night. But those mobs are really easy to deal with, and they deal low damage anyway. So they don't really concern me very much. And then, yes, in the swamp, you get raids and stuff, which can be an issue. But the thing is, you don't usually... all you're doing in a swamp is legging it into a crypt. Where there are no raids. You know what I mean? So... I feel like it's pretty rare it really has a impactful difference on the run. And then in the plains, I don't know. All the mobs are usually pretty spread out anyway. It's only really Deathsquitos that are a problem. And I don't know, like nowadays in Valheim, there's just always loads of Deathsquitos. It doesn't seem to matter what time it is to me personally, my experience. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's why I don't really sleep. There's a huge gap in knowledge with runners and sleep and runners and rested, where it's just where like people just aren't really thinking through how long it takes to set up the sleep and how much time save there really is in the sleep. Like, I feel like me and Archie are, to my knowledge, two of the only runners that have ever actually timed it to work that out. A lot of it is just done on operating on the assumption that it's worth doing because it's worth doing in the normal game. But, you know, there's specific scenarios where all of that stuff is time saved, but it certainly isn't just all worth doing all the time. I think a lot of it just comes from actually not really timing things, to be quite honest. We got trophies super fast here, which is awesome. I'm trying to get a decent amount of stones so we can get the best fight we can get without wasting too much time. Not a very good spawn point. It could be okay. No. Hell yeah. That's an epic eat beer fight. Or epic eat beer time at least. Got minus 3 minutes compared to the world record, which is awesome. All right, let's go. Well, where did he go? He ran miles away already. Okay. Oh, we should have also done this, but... Lots of wood is much more important than lots of stone if we end up getting an early modder, because we get a decent amount of stone when we dig the hole for the modifier. Could be pretty good. Oh, we've not gone back and placed a trophy yet, though. Let's do that. Yeah, I came through, didn't I, and dropped that, but I forgot to place a trophy. Good job that I noticed. What's up, Giggles? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good. Well, yeah. It's kind of good that no one did, actually. Mitch chats on best behavior. Am I hyped for the update? Hell yeah, dude. It's gonna be awesome to have a whole new speedrun to learn when, but it's still Valheim RSG. When Mistlands comes out, I'm hyped for it. Very, very interested to see how much it's all going to change. I think I'm going to skip Flint and just go for extra wood and stone. deal with flint later. Yeah, same giggles. That's awesome, Mary. I hope you guys had a good time. Where's this mountain now? Oh, there it is. I mean, they're still sticking to 2022. As long as they stick to that, it can't be that far away, can it? There's only a few months left in the year. Kind of be a bit of a catastrophe if it gets delayed, I think. I hope they just drop it on us, no warning. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff too. I like it when game companies surprise us. Whoa. Oh. Wait, hang on. What? What? Is it this? Yeah, it's this way, right? Oh, we've got a ancient seed here as well. I got it, I got it. Oh God. Definitely not dealing with a 2-star archer. It's just simply not worth it. To be honest, don't even feel like dealing with 2 normal archers. What I just want to check this mountain. That's all I care about. Can do everything else later. Lost a troll, so that's good. What? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I have a similar amount of hours in Valheim. I don't remember the exact amount. The difference is, though, it's only like 100 of my hours are playing normally. Everything else is speedruns and challenges, so kind of a bit different. So like me playing the game normally is nothing special. Good structure there. Oh, yikes. Lots of Drogas in there. You heard of the upcoming game Atomic Heart? Trailer's groovy as hell. I don't think so, no. What kind of game is it? Don't. Alright, okay. She is here. Holy shit. That's big. Hell yeah, chat. Foggy. It's the live one. That sounds interesting, Cloaker. Now we actually just have to survive getting to her, chat, because she's quite far away. Uh-oh. Can we? Yeah. Right. We're sliding closer and closer to him then. I was like, oh, this could go very, very bad, potentially. Oh, they're still chasing us as well. Oh, I don't have the stamina to fucking... I'm gonna have to relog to have the stamina to trap this Droga. 100% coming? Maybe. Right. Let's just move a little bit further away for a second. And we'll get a shelter down so we can heal. I'm trying to think if it's going to be worth even putting a bed. I've already blown through so much wood though. I guess let's just see how we get on. We could put a bed down so we can get corpse roam, but it really might not be worth it. Well, now he's hacking away annoyingly. aggroed on something, clearly. She is so far away. This mountain has to be so long. It's crazy. Actually, you know what? It's probably... Well, this is a bit... Yikes. She's so far away. It's legitimately probably gonna be faster to leave and climb the mountain again. That way we can even get more wood. And therefore we can do more beds. Traveling that kind of distance is like, you know, with nothing like this in the speedrun is potentially a run killer in any scenario in the mountains, at least. Definitely something worth avoiding. Oh god. I mean, it's also very RNG, right? Like, maybe the terrain is amazing, but what are the odds of that? What's up, SD? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good. Oh, you mean good luck? Thanks for the look. I appreciate that. All right. I think we lost him. Yeah, this is random seed. We could get really lucky here, and the modder is like quite close to the edge of the mountain from this other side. We just try from around here. We see if we can get closer going around this way. Feel like here seems pretty good actually. fucking shaman, dude. Right. Can we make this work? It's a bit of a weird bed, but let's see what we can do. I'm trying to get a spawn down, guys. What's up, Anatinus? Thanks for talking about the stream. Hope you're doing good, dude. Oh, it's a brute as well. What's with the mob RNG tonight? I might just keep moving then. Thanks for the look. I appreciate it, dude. And thanks for talking about the stream. I don't think we're gonna get any closer. What do you mean serpentless? I guess the answer is no. I don't know what you mean. We don't use a carve. Could if we wanted to, but it's just slower. Right, we lost the brute anyway, didn't we? I'm killing these grey dwarfs because I actually want wood. Because I'm gonna need it for the modder fight. Okay. Yeah, basically when it comes to serpents, we just have a strat to make it highly unlikely that we get serpented, and then when we do get serpented, we have strats to like evade the serpent. The best video to watch to get an explanation of the serpent strat is the old Valheim Speedrun explained video. I don't think I covered it in detail in the new one. The best to see the most up-to-date collection of strats for the run of all of the new strats, do exclamation explain in the chat, but because I did a video explaining the recent world record run that we did where it explains all the strats, all the major strats, but I don't think I covered that specific strat because I covered it in the previous videos. There is another video that's called Valheim New Character Speedrun Explained that contains that information. If you want information on the actual strats we're talking about. Okay, so let's see what we can do. So far, so good. Oh my god, you asshole. To reload because I need the stamina. Thanks so much, Bill. I appreciate that. And thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, bud. Do I think some fall will happen before Mist lands? Yeah, I do. Yeah, wolves actually could be quite brutal in this game. Oh my god. That was close. Oh my days. This is not ideal, but hopefully like all the time save of just modder being here makes up for it anyway. The splits are gonna get interesting to say the least. So our second boss is obviously gonna end up being modder. Okay. Why? What's going on with this Drake? It gets flying so low. I'm gonna try and reload to lose it. It's been kind of annoying. I need to get our little hold dog. Oh, I appreciate that, Kraken. Finally. Have we avoided him now? Kind of still seems yikes. Come on, game. Let me place this table. All right. It would be cool to be able to tunnel. What's up, engineers? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good. The run's going great, actually. We've found Modder as our second boss, which is pretty nuts. Or very nuts, I guess I should say. Right now, we're doing a setup for the Modder boss fight, whilst also collecting some extra stone for it. And then now, what we're going to do is basically we keep stuff we don't actually need and all of our food, so we can start setting up attempts to find eggs. Could be Modder Boss World Record. I don't what did I get for the Modder World Record? I think I still have that record, right? I don't remember what it was though. Literally got 40 seconds till we get eked there. We actually might as well wait. When I fought Modder, he messed up all the stone. Double hockey sticks. Good name. 125XX to beat by me. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's going to be tough to beat that. That is a really good time, which is why I submitted it. Let's see, though. All depends on the eggs. It's worth waiting these few seconds to get the there bonus as well. Okay. With Ichthyer, if we run on flat enough ground, we actually recover stamina when you have it with corpse run at the same time. All of a sudden, the mountain goes quiet. And what we want is eggs close to home. So, start out by looking a bit closer. Kind of weird. How few eggs there seem to be so far. Could like the problem with, so some people might remember this. I've explained several times about the problems of these long mountains, and one of them is that the resources you need have a chance of being much further apart from each other, which can actually wind up making it impossible in the speedrun. So, like, we can't find eggs. So now I'm concerned that that's gonna be the case, that basically the eggs might end up being so far away. That it's just not really doable in a timely fashion. But let's see what happens. Let's see. Yep, we got Modder before Elder. We found her anyway. Sometimes the bad mountains are wrong killers. The Wolf Mountains, Skinny Mountains, Ugly Mountains, Wolf Mountains, terrible. Yeah, yeah, exactly. The long, stretchy mountains, another one for sure. That can be a wrong killer. There is really, I think what it's really emblematic of is actually how unsophisticated the mountain generation actually is. Just it just seems so chaotic. The terrain kind of sucks on every mountain, right? So I think there's an element of that plays a factor there. Something that can actually do in this situation. In fact, at this point, maybe we should just wait to recover stamina. There's a certain point where it's actually potentially worth relogging to get instantly full stamina before picking up another corpse run, so you actually have stamina to run with. Man, how is there no sign of any eggs, dude? It's crazy. See Drake's down there. You go down there, it seems like... Oh, this is just... It's too far anyway. Let's have a look. very odd mountain, yeah. This is what I mean, though. This is a problem with these long mountains. This is a thing for whatever reason. They get long and, like, all the spawns for things end up being so spread out that it ends up, you know, it wouldn't be so bad in a normal playthrough, but in the speedrun, it kind of wrecks it. I'm amazed to have, like, this is a really big mountain when we've not seen a single egg. And yeah, I think it's because it's just so long and stretched out. We're trying to find eggs right now so that we can summon Modder, but we got to do it without any gear, so it's pretty difficult. But this mountain is particularly strange because it's really long and stretched out. So you know, there's a chance that because of that, the eggs are also very spread out, which might mean it's not possible. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. We're trying to figure out, like, what eggs can we get? I'm actually personally trying to figure out how far is it worth running. Because obviously, it's a certain point where you got to travel so far for eggs. It's going to make the mountain segment very long anyway. We don't have gear because it's a speedrun, mate. The stuff that we have is just rocks and stones and stuff like that. We keep that at the base so that we don't, so that if when we do die when we're exploring for eggs, we don't then have to go and get that stuff back for the fight. So right now we're just scouting for egg locations. It's not going well. We haven't found any. It's very strange on a mountain this size. Found myself having to dig eggs out from where stone appears on top of it. Yeah. Alright, we've got one egg and it's here. It's far away. Yeah. I have a feeling this is just going to be a reset. Is this my first speedrun? Nope. It's a novice. True. Man, I guess we just go for that egg. I mean, it's gonna be a tough one to call. It took a long time to find one, didn't it? I think the golems ate the eggs. That must be it. Yep, we are doing it to get corpse run. If you're new to Valheim Speedrun, I highly recommend watching some of my videos explaining the Valheim Speedrun. The best video to watch currently is the Valheim World Record Speedrun Explained video that I made recently. You can get a link to that by doing !explain. If you're a total beginner to Valheim Speedrunning, the FAQ video as well, you can get a link to by doing !FAQ. I recommend watching those videos. The FAQ covers some basics, the top 5 most commonly asked questions that everyone should watch if they're brand new to Valheim Speedrunning. And then the explained video covers everything that was used in the world record run. It will answer more questions much faster than I am able to answer them in the chat. And in much more detail. I'm not sprinting here on purpose because I wanted to maximize my stamina after corpse run was activated. Oh, okay, sure. An additional 2 random wolves. Whoa. Oh! I have to relog. They stunned me. I just think that this egg hunt is going to take too long, really. Because of the length of the mountain. Oh, I think I popped it out a little bit there as well, unfortunately. Just look by the stream, it looks like an episode of Naked and Afraid. True. Not have stone golems. Also true. Thanks for stopping by the stream today, you guys. I really appreciate it. Hope everyone's doing good. See, this is where it's gonna get really weird, because if we have to travel further than that, and what the hell are we gonna do? But it could be worth going over there and kind of looking around a bit more. Could be some in that general area, some other ones. Looking for egg stresses me out too much. Yeah, I know what you mean. It can be a very stressful part of the run. Sometimes if you get lucky, it's so simple. Other times it can be the actual worst part. Very, very random. I'm trying to make sure I focus on looking towards the left, because we only really looked on the right side where that other egg was, right? Yeah. This isn't looking good, is it? Where the eggs at, man? Oh my god, really? I think trying any speedrunning would stress me out too much, but I enjoy watching it do it. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy the content, dude. Yeah. I really enjoy it. But I'm probably just weird in that way. I guess all speedrunners are weird in the same way, right? It is something that's tricky and can be, you know, tense or whatever, stressful for a lot of people. But I guess most people that speedrun a lot, probably all weird in the same way that we actually enjoy it. Doesn't Rammstein have a song called No Eggs? Really? Be a good soundtrack for this run. That's kind of funny. I didn't know that, if that's the case. It's still going. The thing is, if it ends up being a long order segment anyway, it's like, I don't know. What we have to bear in mind is that it took no time to find her, right? So, if we can... Oh no! I accidentally pressed space during the load screen. If we can make it work, we should try. We may want to do a couple of additional relogs to save on a bit of HP. I'm just gonna do one now. You got to be a special breed to do it over and over and over again. Yeah. Yeah, probably has some weird quirk in common. Like, I personally, sometimes my head can just be chaos. Like, I'm in regular life, like I can have so many thoughts going through my head and stuff, that I have always really loved video games that like occupy so much of my kind of brain power when I'm playing them, because I always kind of felt like so many games are so simple and so easy to play that it leaves a lot of room for my mind to wander. And so if my mind would still be wondering about whatever problems I had in life at the time, you know? So I've always really liked games that require me to think a lot all the time, and like, you know, lots of like moment to moment kind of like gameplay and challenges and stuff like that. Certain level of difficulty, because I find that I can relax a lot more when I have to use more of my mind, if that makes sense. I'm doing something. Where is the actual egg gone? Oh, there it is. So yeah, that means that I've kind of like, I think that's why I really like speedrunning. There's a whole other layer of things to have to think about. That I actually find speedrunning really enjoyable, because it adds a whole layer of additional things to think about and additional levels of challenge that sort of like never ends, really. That really like gets me immersed in the game. Would you say you're on track The best for PB? Still too early to tell, really. It's a hard situation to call whether we're on pace for that or not, because we're doing mod a second, so splits are going to be very different. That's kind of what I'm trying to think of whilst I'm doing all of this. Like, keeping having to use stamina to get away from drakes is meaning we're not making progress climbing this hill, which means having to keep relogging, which is annoying. It's eating up time, but it is what it is. Like right now, my feeling on this run is that this mountain segment is turning out to be a slow mountain segment. But the thing is, we're doing this modify right at our starter island, and so that means that we've never had to go and check multiple mountains or anything, and then find a rune and then go travel to her. The thing is, though, on record, a similar thing happened, but it just happened later in the run, and the segment would have been faster. So this mountain segment is going to be slower than it was in record. The question is, how we make up for it in the rest of the run, because we were 3 minutes ahead from the first split anyway. So this is all the stuff going from my head right now as I'm trying to stay alive and make this work. Hi bro, are you going to run it another one? If I have to reset, I will do another attempt tonight, yeah. But I'm not ready to reset yet. Let's see what happens on the hunt for the third egg. Because there's still parts of the mountain we haven't checked, you see. So if it just turns out there is just another close egg, it could be worth playing it out. We are sort of running out of food, unfortunately, as well. It's gonna be worth doing this for a sec. Right now, we're trying to gather all 3 eggs so we can summon and defeat Modder. Because we found her right at the start of the game before we've even done the Elder yet. So the way we do that with no gear is by setting up tombstones, by filling ourselves with something on our body and using corpse run to survive the cold. And we sort of bring those eggs to spawn. Oh, what categories and stuff. Yeah, this is new game random seed glitchless all bosses, so that means we got to kill all the bosses as fast as possible. Oh, that's fine. We have to kill all the bosses as fast as possible with a brand new character on a random seed. with the glitchless rule set and without looking the seed up in a seed viewer or anything. So we'll need one more egg, which we've seen no signs of yet. So right now, what we really need to do is try and figure out how to get to a spot that we've not seen on the mountain and hope that there's an egg there. To anyone that's new though, I highly recommend just taking the 20 minutes or so that it will take to just quickly go and watch the explanation video, because it like I put a lot of effort into my videos that explain the Valheim speedrun. So you can get a link to a video called Valheim World Record Speedrun Explained by doing explanation explain in the chat. And that has the most up-to-date information on the strats for this run. There's also a link in the description. Then there's the FAQ video that explains some of the more basic frequently asked questions. And I also have an older video about this speedrun as well, where all of the strats in explaining that video are still totally up to, like, relevant. They still are strats. It's just there's loads of additional strats that I explained in the newer video. So I would at least recommend just quickly going and watching the Valheim World Record Speedrun Explain video. Just the one that explanation explain. That's the one that I would say you should, if you want to know all the information right now, just go watch that one, and then you can come back to the stream and continue asking questions. That's fine, because that will give you the vast majority of information. But then at some other time, you know, if you wanted to get as much info as possible, just watch the other two videos too, because there's a lot of information in those 3 videos. Kind of looked like it may be possible for there to be an egg over there, didn't it? But those videos are just going to be really good to clear up a lot of confusion for anyone new. Of course, you don't have to, you know, people are still welcome to just watch without having seen those videos, but for anyone that genuinely wants to know, the only place on the internet you're going to find with info like that about the speedrun. So this is the other thing that I failed to mention, you know, when I was talking about the problem with these long stretchy mountains, the resources being spread out. One of the other problems with things being so spread out is you do use pretty much all your food almost every time. So this situation here is actually very textbook of a situation with a long stretchy mountain. I guess we should just call them stretchy mountains. I don't have a good word for it, but that's just how I think about it. Long mountains, stretchy mountains, whatever you want to call them. But when it's like, yeah, all just kind of like stretched out instead of the traditional sort of circular shaped ones. This is one of the issues of it too. Is that because you physically travel further, just burn through food and stuff. But if we did just find an egg in a decent place, it wasn't too out of the way for this last bit, then it's okay. It'll be alright. Someone mentioned about having to dig eggs out earlier. It's crazy how common that is. Yeah, there are, as far as we know, no basically what we would call like chat box commands, all non-dev commands, which are the ones that are allowed, because you're not allowed any that require dev commands that give you any information on eggs. But that is exactly the kind of thing that I'm on the lookout for. Is like, yeah, because there's that, and like anything to do that could maybe help us triangulate a YAG location or something would be revolutionary. I love the print seeds command. But yeah, it's just scripts and stuff. Which that reminds me, I keep thinking about redoing the overlay of the stream so it doesn't cover the chat box, so you can actually see me do the print seeds command more clearly. Because when I did this overlay originally, print seeds wasn't a thing in the speedrun, like we didn't know about it. But I actually forget pretty much every day that my overlay is covering that. I mean, you can actually see that it's typed that I'm doing print seeds. Like, it's not completely obscured, but I should probably do that. Should probably move it. Imagine if it was a thing that cultists like hoarded eggs or something. They ate them or something like that. You could find big bowls of eggs. The last egg. As long as we still have food, that should be doable actually. I think we should play this out. I think that's actually doable. This is why I didn't reset yet, because it's kind of like it might end up being doable in the end. We get lucky. Will I craft gear? Later in the run, we'll make level 2 spear, 2 level 3 clubs, level 3 stone axe, crude bow, and we'll collect some arrows along the way, and that will basically be our gear. So yeah, technically, but no, not a ton. Yep, if we can keep the show on the road, we'll keep the show on the road. Let's go. We're throwing in it. Well, actually, we shouldn't need to throw in an extra couple of reloads, because we do have a tombstone. Oh my god, look at that. A wolf now. The one time we've come through here and there's a wolf is when we've actually found the egg. Get him pretty good. I'm gonna mark this. We might want to relog, I don't know. Yeah. Fuck. We're gonna have to throw in a couple of relogs. It's too far. So this is a weird situation where when you set up your tombstones to use to come back somewhere like that so you can travel a bit further, you need to consider not going as far as you possibly can. You want to go slightly less far than that so that you can make sure that you make it there. Because the reason we didn't make it is because there was a slight detour because of the wolf, which does happen. So that wolf killed us without killing us. Poggy! Man of War! You absolute legend, dude. Thank you so much for the 7 months YouTube membership at the super sub level. I really appreciate that. You're absolute legend. Thanks so much for supporting the content and helping keep the dream alive, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, real life reared its ugly head and kept me away for a bit. Kate, great to catch you live for a change. Hail Nick, hail chat, hell yeah. Welcome, man of what. Hope you're doing good, bud. Thanks so much for supporting the content. I appreciate that a lot. Alright, let's relog. Is it really about the gear? I think it's about the lessons learned and the friends we made along the way. True. Thanks again for the YouTube membership, Man of War. Really appreciate that, bud. Good to have you in the chat. Yeah, we're not going to make it again. There's nothing... Fuck, we're just dead, dude. Well, I guess we're going to leave the fucking tombstone. It's easier to get now. It'd be better if we could take the lower route again where the wolf was, but... Because that's really what's screwing us. We're using all the extra stamina. We should be fine now, though. We're down to our last raspberry. So. Gotta happen for us soon. Good luck with your runs today. Thanks, Raydex. I appreciate that, bud. I hope you're doing good. I think my favorite thing is watching how this run has evolved so much with new strats, lessons learned, how much time has been chopped off a total run. Yeah, me too. It's awesome to think about. I love nothing more than finding new strats and implementing them into the run and saving time with them. It's so fun. I can remember when Sub 6 was a good show. It still kind of is. But yeah, I know what you mean. Thanks, Robs. I appreciate that, mate. Okay. That's actually a good thing that we got a golem. Let's reload and grab this other corpse run if we can. Thanks for the look, Rob. I appreciate that as well, mate. Oh, God. Oh, God. Getting back up is going to be a nightmare. Well, there's another corpse run over there. I'm sure it's worth getting, though. Probably not, honestly. Maybe it is if we go the long way. Really, it's hard to say. We've never had to go back up, have we? On that route. No! Never seen you do this without bonfire or arrows. Looking forward to it. Oh, cool. That isn't good that we died. Fuck. Is that even closer? I think the answer is no. Fuck, dude. It's gonna be tricky. If it's simple terrain, we'll be alright. Terrain's getting less simple, but it's still not the worst. Yeah, it was just stuck behind this, wasn't we? Bro, he's still in the exact same spot. Oh my god. Stuck. Fuck. Hello, Dory. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good, dude. I definitely think this is just slower now than record, no matter what, but oh, do I just take everything with me or something like that? Full YOLO. I kind of want to still go for it because I do kind of want to show people doing the border fight with nothing but stones, sticks and stones. We got absolutely nowhere then. Oh, the problem. Oh, I've messed up. Encumbrance is the problem though. Actually, if we can get it done nice and quick. Don't get any what? Something I was kind of thinking of as well was could cut that piece of wolf meat, but it's not going to be worth it at this point. Get an extra bit of wood. Nah, you can cut wolf meat, luckily. Yeah, you don't get no encumbrance of corpse run. It just increases your carry capacity by 200. Alright. At least we made it this far. Seriously? What we actually want to be careful of is we want to make sure you're leaving enough wood for a workbench or for making more hammers. Because our hammer will break from all of the repairing. Of the fires. The modder, I guarantee right now, is just landed somewhere. Oh shit, kind of random. Yeah, here we go. But as long as we have sheltered, when she takes off again, she'll be kited above us. Because she can't see us, so she just goes sort of above you when she can't see you. So that's why we're trying to kite her to stand on top of our fires. And if she gets in the right sweet spot, yeah, she is still up there. She'll start to take a lot of damage when you get her in the right spot. Which is sometimes easier said than done. A couple of those fires aren't really doing anything, but it's okay. Alright. Did I set my spawn back here? No, I actually didn't. No. So good though. It's pretty close. Try and get this a spot where it actually will work. So what you want is for her to just take off. Really, you don't really want her to have to be kited on foot. Being kind of an asshole right now. One of the problems with using campfires is the smoke inhalation thing. You can do stuff to remedy it, but it's all kind of not ideal. Oh, this... I see what's going on. There's something about the shape of this area that's kind of messing with Modder a little. So she's just getting stuck in like weird spots. Like, she's just fucking chilling over somewhere. She's just kind of stuck. Like, why? She's stuck on a rock or something now. Yeah, there's something about this area. She's just fucking constantly getting stuck on stuff above ground. It's annoying. Like, she's just gone somewhere like over there now, stuck on the ground. Relocking will make her take off right away, so it's one way you can kind of deal with her being in weird spots, but something super weird about the shape of this mountain that's messing with Modder's AI. Which that kind of thing can happen with every boss, unfortunately. Like, there's something weird about the area. It causes the boss to do some odd things. I feel like it's reset, so she's in the air now. See if she actually starts doing the right thing. Yeah, especially, yeah. True. There we go. Is she staying there? She didn't stay there though. No, she's kind of in the right spot now, but now she's taken off, I would assume. Yeah. Yeah, it's not a very good example to show this strat off, unfortunately. It's all kind of weird and buggy or something in this area. Like, what the fuck is actually going on? It's so weird. fuck? I don't know. Being so shit for some reason. Like this bit's working now. She's not getting stuck somewhere random. She's just not ended up in the right spot. She's not really taking fire damage. So I think it could be because of the side of the altar that it's on, but it shouldn't really matter. And like sometimes it works fine, doesn't it? Like what's actually happening? Yeah, it's something to... You're getting stuck kind of on some of this land, I think. I think that's what it is. So like basically when you run around, when you move around, she sort of like spins around in a circle, which allows you to sort of get her in the right spot. It's just not working. Like that's what's supposed to happen, when she's supposed to stay there. We could try and move it, but we're only going to be able to build, we're going to be able to build less fires. There's something that's bugged about this area, kind of, that I think we need to try it behind the bed, basically. Well, this is just a reset anyway, but like I said, I kind of wanted to show chat this strap. Yeah, I think the big rocks having an impact for sure as well. But there's also, I don't know, like some kind of like bumpy terrain that just doesn't seem right. Well, sometimes it can look super normal, but actually it is a problem for the AI, just like with the Yagpie, basically. Look. It's not doing anything. She's exactly in the right spot now. Just not doing anything. The fuck? It's like she did get stuck. On that spot over there several times. I feel like that might be something to do with it. Well. Oh, look, she's stuck over there again. All right, fuck this.
Sploosh.
Sometimes this happens. There's something to do with the area of certain boss fights that just like botch the setup. They just make it so the AI is just kind of freaking out. Something to do with the terrain or something where they get kind of stuck. Right, I'll do one more attempt tonight before wrapping up the stream, chat. So let's go. I appreciate that, Austin. I just found it interesting. I wanted, the only reason I kept playing it out is because I wanted to show you guys like how you do the model like that. And you basically do just do that. It's just sometimes you get a scuffed arena and you just gotta redo it anyway. It happens sometimes. It's actually rare that it happens, but it happens. The modder strats are actually really consistent, but a bad mountain area just will mess a lot of stuff up. Thanks for the look, Anatinus. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, to anyone that was interested in the alt Twitch account, I created a YouTube account for the old Twitch account to store the VODs of the stream so people can go back and watch them on YouTube. The VOD of last night's no cam stream will be on the alt YouTube channel soon. You can get a link to that by doing exclamation no cam in the chat. You can get a link to the YouTube and the Twitch channel for the alt Twitch account, the alt content, or whatever you want to call it. Forest crypt. So there's a mountain with a cave on it over there. It's interesting. What's up, Sonic? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good, dude. What do I type there? Exclamation print seeds. I don't want to spam everyone with every link under the book when I'm just trying to promote one specific thing, Clokey. I think that's confusing. Interestingly enough, I don't think. Huh. What's up, Sonic? Thanks for stopping by. I hope you're doing good, dude. / print seeds in the chat box in game. That's what you're asking about. I recommend watching my new video explaining the run. I cover it in that. You get a link to that video by doing exclamation explain. Well, it took too long to find the eggs anyway. And then also the strat wasn't working because there's some sort of weird way that you can get bugged out with the terrain, and so the fight was really slow as well. So it was too slow. But I can save you asking that question many times over and just say, if I reset, it's because it's too slow. I do hear a lot of deer, which is good. Alright, chat, this is going to be my last attempt of the night, so let's hope we can make it a good one. Now I don't hear any. It's rigged. Wow. There's a lot of boar. That's nice. Well, that was nice. We got half the leather we need for the entire run. Already. Trophy, please. Nice. Right there, yeah, with the deer and stuff. RNGSUS, help us. Please. I need one more trophy. Make the last attempt of the night count. What do you think is the realistic best time possible in Valheim currently? 3 hours and 30 minutes, somewhere around there. Maybe 3 hours and 45 minutes if we're being very realistic. There's a pretty solid 20 minutes of time save left in my current PB. So that is realistic. What's up, Soto? Thanks for stopping by the stream. I hope you're doing good. The time is really based on RNG. No. RNG is one factor of many. It doesn't really matter, like 50% of the runs someone does on a given day could be hypothetically recordable. If they're all played shit and the poor decisions are made and they don't know how to do all the strats, it won't make any single bit of difference. Those 20 minutes of time save that's left in that world record run could have all been avoided just by me playing better. I mean, you could argue that we could have got RNG that meant we didn't have so many mobs to deal with, but most of the time loss left in the world record run was actually just from deaths that could usually be avoidable. Right, this is actually quite a bad spawn. So it'll be interesting if we can make this work. It's extremely hard to get the strat to work on a slope. think you might have it a little bit backwards, Tennyson. The RNG of the boss arrangement in the world record run is almost as good as it gets in a random seed run. It was extremely good RNG to have boss arrangement like that. It's possible to get it better, but it was amazing RNG for boss locations. The RNG where the big time save could have been would be just if there was less death skeetos around and stuff like that, like less mobs. There's a couple of situations where we got weird stuff with mobs. Like I think there was one where we got trapped in a crypt for a while because we got a crypt with that had no scrap piles at the entrances. So we just like had to just grind out killing a load of mobs for ages, for example. But there's you know, that isn't really a very good argument because it is possible to play good enough for me to not have died all those times to all those situations with the mobs in the run. This is the thing is why that doesn't make any difference though, Tennyson. Doesn't work like that. I think you're thinking about it like it's a game that's the same every time, like Mario or something. Just because you can shave time off after a certain amount of bosses doesn't mean that that seed has everything else where it needs to be for a possible time. It's really easy to play to save time off specific splits, like the third boss, for example. When someone does like thousands of runs, you get an idea of what kind of boss arrangement is actually possible. I hope you're with me so far of what I'm saying. So basically, like, you know, you might be able to do a specific boss faster, get to a specific part of the run faster, but over enough runs as someone that runs random seed runs, you get an idea of like what is the best case scenario for where the bosses can be on the map, right? And so a really good boss arrangement is essentially when they all end up being in sort of a line from the middle, kind of. And that is actually extremely rare to get. Like, it could take hundreds of runs to get a seed that's arranged like that. And you can actually check this as well by just going to a seed viewer and resetting. But yeah, so those are really rare, is my point, for when things everything are in a line. And that's the kind that we didn't quite get the best case scenario, but we got like pretty close to it. But if you add on the fact that Modder was on the first mountain that we checked, then it basically cancels out the rest of it. And it's like, so it was actually amazing RNG. Most of the time loss that's actually realistic to go for is just doing the same thing and dying less. So yeah, about the thing about seeing seeds where everything is on one island, like, runners know all about that too, like more than anyone else does, because there's also a set seed category, which is where you can play on this, where you're allowed to type in the seed box to play on whatever seed you want. It doesn't have to be random. And the thing is with those seeds is that it's so unlikely to ever happen in a random seed run. But yeah, hypothetically, if someone got a seed where everything was on the same boss, it would be possible to be faster. But you're making an assumption that's actually kind of not correct. Which is that seed would be done on a successful run. So this is why, like, the actual record one, I was like, I wasn't even playing good that day. Like, I didn't feel too good or anything like that. I wasn't playing my best at all. But that is the day where we got the RNG that we were looking for me to get record. But even me on a bad day is still like consistently enough to be able to pull everything off. So that we were still able to put to world record, which most people can't do that. So it ain't all about RNG at all. But it is a big factor. But it's just part of the whole picture of you have to be realistically, you have to be consistent enough. You need to be consistently good enough so that when you get that good RNG, you're actually able to capitalize on it. And that might take hundreds of hours of grinding to get to that point. So it's a huge challenge to actually be able to get to the point where you can capitalize on that kind of RNG, because it requires playing consistently well for so many attempts. But yeah, there's technically a chance of the sort of best possible seeds going up. But when you say there's a chance, it's almost a inhuman I don't know what's the right word to say it. It's such a low chance that as far as like human beings are actually concerned, it's just easier to explain how the maths works on those kinds of odds to somebody by saying it's just not possible. Like, technically that is a chance, but the odds are so low, it's absolutely insane. And then that's just the odds of that kind of seed showing up. Then it would have to be the person who gets that seed is a runner capable of pulling that seed off, and then it would have to be that runner is playing well enough that day and is able to somehow recognize that that seed is the seed. Where it gets really crazy is, even if you got that best seed, you may just like end up going in a completely different direction. So that seed may seem terrible to you on an actual random seed run, which makes it even less likely to actually happen. So but when we're talking about comparing random seed record, which is 403, the set seed, which is like sub 2 hours. So, you know, there's a lot of room for improvement that's still perfectly sort of humanly possible with current strats, with the current people that run the game. So we're still pretty far away being at a point where it's just like impossible to get record. It's just so unlikely. It's like it's not that crazy yet. It was crazy when Thread got the previous world record though. The only reason what it has said is the case is because of all the strats that we figured out to beat that time. Without current strats, it would be, you know, much less likely. Bowmass is crazy now, yeah. But I love Bowmass now. It's actually awesome. It used to be kind of annoying. Now it's fucking like this stress is so good. It's hilarious. It's actually fun now, Bowmass. Thanks for the look, by the way, so I appreciate that. But argue it's almost the easiest boss. Yeah. Once you like master doing the setup nice and quick. It's nice that we got a shipwreck, by the way. Oh, is that you? Yeah, that was funny. We're actually doing pretty good for like mats and stuff right now. Thanks for the look. Trying to number one, I appreciate that. Ultimate trolls. We're trying to find the elder right now whilst getting the seeds. Doru Poggy, thank you so much for the €2 super chat. You legend. Thanks for supporting the content and helping keep the dream alive, bud. I really appreciate that. You're having a great day. Foggy, there he goes. Thanks so much again, Dory, you legend.
Bow Siska bow bow.
What? What the hell does that mean? Thanks. Wait, I think I got, is it bow chicka bow bow? Is that what he's trying to say? But the bot messed it up. Said Cisco or something. Thanks so much, Dario. I appreciate that. It's very nice. Thank you. I was wondering like first, like, wait, what? But no. The bot just said it weird. Whoa! Yeah, it's kind of funny. Whoa! Relax, boys. Fighting skeletons and exploring burial chambers is kind of chill. It's one of my favorite parts of the run. Oh, we got a spawn room. Whoa! Camping the door. Holy shit! Are you kidding me, game? What the fuck? RNGSUS has completely forsaken us. Elder's basically in the deep north. Why you do this, RNGSUS? Why have you forsaken us? Holy shit. That... What? That's just... That's like some of the worst RNG I've ever seen. Definitely got a little bit unlucky today, to say the least. Oh yeah, it did kind of happen yesterday. We got a bone mass really like on the edge of the map yesterday. Little do you know is adjacent to all the bosses. Well, unfortunately, because of the swamp key, it's not going to matter even if it was true. Yeah, this is a reset, unfortunately. I would definitely be up for keeping going. Why is past Mistlands Elder a thing? Sigh. I agree. It's weird, isn't it? But anyway, thank you everybody for watching the stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. We got some really crazy unlucky RNG tonight, but we had a good time, and that's the main thing. So thank you so much for all the donos and the super chats. Before I go, I want to remind people the way that they can support the content financially, because it is the financial support of our community that allows me to put so much time and effort into the live streams and videos for you guys. So, the best way for you to support the content financially is actually on Patreon at patreon.com/NickRawcliffe. Patreon allows you to do a monthly donation, sort of like a Twitch sub. Except you can do it for any amount of money, even as little as $1. And how it works is, for example, if you were to subscribe at the $1 level right now, you would donate $1 to me right now, and then you'll be donating $1 a month on the first of every month from then onwards until you cancel your subscription, and you can cancel it at any time. Anyone that becomes a patron also gets invited to join a private Valheim server that I pay for that runs 24/7, and you get to play on there whenever you want with the rest of the community, and you also get invited to play Valheim with me live on stream when we do server streams. The next server stream will be happening sometime this month. I'm working on planning it right now. There's a link in the description to the Patreon, or you can do !Patreon in the chat. The second best way you can support the content is by doing donations. There's a link in the description to the donation page, or you can do !Donate in the chat. And donations are the best way for you to do a one-off contribution, because your money goes the furthest. And last but not least, you get to support the content financially over on YouTube by doing super chats during the live streams, doing super thanks below any videos, or by clicking the join button below the stream and becoming a YouTube member. And members get access to monthly exclusive behind the scenes videos. Also, don't forget to join the Discord. It's the #1 best way to make sure you don't miss any live streams or videos. !Discord for that, or there's a link in the description to that as well. And I do stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if you're watching on YouTube and you'd rather be watching on Twitch, there is a link in the description on YouTube, or you can do !Twitch in the chat. And regardless of what platform you watch on, the absolute best way to support the content completely for free is by heading over to the YouTube stream smashing the like button and subscribing to the YouTube channel, because that makes it more likely for the stream and the content to be recommended to new people in the recommended feed. So if you're watching on Twitch and you want to access the YouTube channel, do exclamation YouTube in the chat, or there is also a link in the description. Just Glorious Nick, could you check the seed to see where the other bosses were? Yeah, we can. Let's do it. Thanks for watching though, everybody. We might as well check the seed before we go. There's no harm in that. Find I think it's GD King for Elder. Oh, we already know what Elder is when we're doing it. It's miles away. Find bone mass. Actually is kind of nearby, but we don't like, you know, what the hell are we even supposed to do though? We can't really do a bone mass without getting this swamp key. So that's kind of interesting to think about, what we would even do about that. That's the main problem with the Far Elder. Dragon Queen. The modder's in a good position. Could have got a good modder there. Potentially. Yeah. The Yag is kind of yikes as well. Pretty far away on the edge as well. So this is Yag. This is bone mass. Modder. Modder would have been decent. We probably would have seen that on the way there. Bone mass is super weird because we wouldn't have even been able to do this. So we would have had to backtrack. We probably would have... Maybe we... Well, we don't know without fully checking the map, but maybe we could have found this one, but we couldn't have got it with the bones before doing this. So... It would have meant backtracking, which would have meant it wasn't going to be record. And then, doing this command for Yag is the least consequential because you actually just have no clue if you would ever know where he was, because it all depends on if you don't run into him, whether or not you find a rune, which is crazy rare. So it's pretty very weird, crazy seed. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Make sure you smash like on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed today's stream, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some more Valheim speedruns. Night, guys. Have a good one. Bye.